Far beyond the clouds, deep in the sparkling night sky, lived a tiny star named Lumi. Lumi was the smallest star in the entire sky. Every night, the other stars glowed brightly across the heavens. Some sparkled gold, some shimmered blue. Some were so bright that people on Earth made wishes upon them. But Lumi stayed hidden behind soft gray clouds. "I'm too small. No one would even notice my light." The older stars tried to encourage her. "Every star matters," they said kindly. But Lumi did not believe them. So each night, while the others shined proudly, Lumi stayed dim and quiet. One evening, a terrible storm rolled across the ocean below. Dark clouds swallowed the moon. Huge waves crashed against ships sailing through the sea. Far below, a small wooden boat was caught in the storm. Inside the boat was a young sailor named Elias. Rain poured heavily around him. The wind pushed his boat farther and farther from shore. Elias looked around desperately. "I can't see anything," he said fearfully. The lighthouse light had disappeared behind the storm. The moon was gone. The ocean was completely dark. Up in the sky, the stars watched nervously. "We need to shine brighter," said one star. But thick storm clouds covered almost all their light. Lumi peeked carefully through a small opening in the clouds. Far below, she saw the frightened sailor struggling alone. Her little heart trembled. "I want to help," but my light is too tiny." Still, she kept watching the sailor. The boat drifted dangerously close to sharp rocks hidden beneath the water. "Please!" Elias into the darkness. "I just need a little light." Lumi's glow flickered softly. The older stars looked toward her. "Sometimes," one gentle star said, "a little light is all someone needs." Lumi looked down at the sailor again. Then, slowly, she took a deep breath. For the first time ever, Lumi stepped out from behind the clouds. At first, her light looked very small against the giant storm, but then something wonderful happened. Her tiny glow slipped through the darkness and reflected across the water. Elias suddenly noticed a faint shining path on the ocean. "There!" he shouted. Carefully, he steered the boat toward the light. The glowing reflection guided him safely away from the rocks. Step by step, wave by wave, the little star led him home. Hours later, the storm finally passed. Elias reached the shore safely. He climbed onto the beach and looked up at the sky. Among all the stars, one tiny light caught his attention. He smiled warmly. "Thank you, little star," he whispered. High above the world, Lumi glowed brighter than ever before. Not because she had become the biggest star, but because she finally understood something important. A light does not need to be huge to change someone's world. From that night on, Lumi never hid behind the clouds again. And whenever someone felt small or unimportant, the other stars would point toward Lumi and say, "The smallest light can still shine the brightest in someone's darkest moment." Morale: never think you are too small to make a difference. Even a tiny light can guide someone through darkness.